Thunder Report from 107.7 The Franchise.
The Oklahoma City Thunder bounced back from that last-second loss to Orlando on Friday night by handing the Knicks a 112-100 loss this afternoon here in Chesapeake Energy Arena. Kevin Durant was sterling. He had 41 points to go with 10 rebounds as the Thunder made 12 three-pointers and held Carmelo Anthony of the Knicks to just 15 points. Let's go into the locker room now and hear from Scott Brooks and from Kevin Durant.
Well, I thought we did a very good job defensively in that second half of really just getting out there and competing every possession. New York, obviously, now they're with their healthy team all together. They're a very difficult team to guard. They spread you apart. They got three-point shooters. They got a big-time player in Carmelo, and they got a roller in Tyson that really presents a lot of problems defensively. So they challenged us in that area, but I thought we did a good job of competing in that second half. Tabo did a good job on Smith, and KD did an outstanding job on Carmelo, and those are two guys that are not easy to guard.
Particularly in the fourth quarter, hold him to 0 points. What does he do against him to be so effective?
Well, Kevin, and I've been saying this for a while now, he impacts the game defensively. I think this year he's getting some credit for what he does. He's obviously a tremendous teammate, offensive player, playmaker, but he impacts the game defensively. You know, I'm not saying that he locked Carmelo down, but he made his shots difficult. Didn't get a lot of clean looks, but we did a good job of our team defensive guarding him. We were collapsing on his dribble, but I thought Kevin did a great job. Kevin has length that it's hard to shoot over his extended arm when he's locked in and ready to guard shooters.
Myron Patton, Fox 25. Could you talk about just Kevin and Serge? They continue to have a nice little chemistry, and really your board work was really good tonight. You had a couple guys with 10 and 11 boards.
Yeah, I mean, going into this game, that was one of our things that we wanted to lock in on, because if you don't rebound against this team, they spread you out so far throughout the court, and they're going to hit threes on you. And they take a lot of threes, so they're going to get long rebounds. So we did a good job with that. Perk was outstanding tonight, 11 rebounds, Serge 9, KD 10. That's a great night for us rebounding. We usually put ourselves in a position to win the game when we out-rebound our opponent.
Royce Young, DailyThunder.com. KD was just an assist away from the 13th ever 40-10-10 game in NBA history. It looked like you guys had a little conversation there with about a minute left when you were taking him out. Seemed like he wanted to stay in.
Actually, he did not. He did not. But he wanted Serge to shoot that pass, which it was the right shot. Serge should have shot the ball immediately on the catch. KD's a stat filler. He's going to have many games, many opportunities. He's going to have a large number of points and assists and rebounds. I never worry about personal records. It's not something that we do as an organization. It's great if he does accomplish them within the flow of the game. I think you just do what's right and live with the results.
Charles Thompson over here at Prairie Broadcasting. Coach, talk to me about Derek Fisher. It's always seemed like you have the right notion when to put him in, and he comes in at the right time, hits big shots for you guys.
Really, yeah, I haven't noticed that much over the years. Right, Darnell? He's everything you want in an NBA player. He competes. He never cheats the game. He has great experiences. He's 5 championships, 8 finals appearances. He's a superstar in his role, and we have many guys like that on our team, and that's what makes us a complete team. But he knows how to play, and he understands where to be both ends of the floor. He's not the quickest guy in the world, but you make up for that with toughness and desire and determination and heart, and the analytics can never put a number on that. And I'm for all the analytics out there, but the thing that I love more than that is guys' heart and care and commitment to competing for the team, and he does that at a high level.
Susan Bible, Basketball Insiders. Can you talk a little bit about Perry Jones and why he's so good for this team?
He gives us versatility. I like his athleticism. I mean, he gets opportunities, and he comes in and he impacts it with his ability to switch on defense, because he can guard with some fours, 1 through 4s. And then I think he can make a shot. He's made some shots for us this year. I think his game is going to continue to develop. His minutes are going to be up and down because, he is behind KD. KD's going to get a lot of minutes. I can not mess that up. But I think he's done a good job of really just getting better a little bit at a time. And it's not an easy position, coming in there for 5 or 6 minutes and being taken out and maybe not playing much the next game. But he has a pretty good disposition. I like that he just comes in there, he's steady, and he tries.
Where you guys are playing right now, you talked about Russell. He's going to come back when he meets those benchmarks. But you're playing so well, you got the break coming up. Does that allow you to be a little bit more conservative and kind of take it slow, because you're not struggling without him? You want him back, but you're playing.
Yeah, that's a good question. But with Russell, with all the guys that have been hurt, we've never rushed him back. Never. It's just something that we will do. He's always going to have to reach all the marks that we put out for him and with our medical staff. And when he reaches all of them, we will put him on the court. But he's coming along. He's had some good work the last few days. We do have a break coming up. He's going to get some more work sometime after the break. I don't know. I don't know what game, but I know that he's going to continue to do the work. When he gets back, there's going to be an adjustment period for everybody. But all the good teams have to make sacrifices, and all the teams in this league, you have to be fluid. You have to adjust throughout the season, not just with injuries, guys missing games, but it's just how you play, how teams play against you. So we've been a team that's been able to adjust quite a bit and had success while we're doing it.
Kevin, your length seems to bother a lot of guys as a defender. Is that what you think kind of led to Carmelo having some struggles tonight?
He missed some shots that he normally makes. But I just try to play as hard as I can, contest his shots, and not get discouraged when he hits them, because he makes tough shots, and he's a guy that can get hot. So I would just try to rely on my teammates, and they did a great job of helping me out and building a wall behind me. And I just try to play as hard as I can.
28 assists to just 12 turnovers tonight. What allowed you guys to get so many good looks on offense?
Pick and roll, we did a good job of using the screen effectively. Serge gave his body up for other guys, and he also finished as well. Once we play with the pass, we're unpredictable. So, we got to continue to, make the right plays.
Kevin, only 9 assists.
I know. I got on Serge, he missed a dunk, and he passed up a shot. But we won the basketball game. It was a hard-fought game. We played hard all the way through. And that's a good team over there. Their record, we try not to look at their record because they're a good team. We just try to play as hard as we can. I think everybody did a good job.
That assist would have given you the 14th 40-10-10 game in NBA history. I saw you kind of talk with Scotty about it. He was taking you out. Did you want to stay in? Or?
It'd have been cool to stay in, but whatever. We won the basketball game. That's all that matters. No doubt it would have been cool to get that, but at the same time, it's all about the W. I'm glad we won.
Offensively, the numbers that you put up are astounding, but defensively, too, you've been doing your thing, and Brooks spoke highly about that. Is that something that you pride yourself on, too, is your defensive game and the way you've been able to play?
Yeah. That's what, if you want to play on this team, you have to take pride on the defensive end. And I just try to play as hard as I can, use my length and my quickness to my advantage. And, rely on my teammates as well. One guy doesn't play defense, the whole group plays it. So, I just try to get better each and every day at it and learn from my mistakes. And in order for us to be a good team, I have to be a two-way player. And, I realized that these last few years.
Kevin, looking ahead, you guys got Portland on Tuesday. How big is it going to be? You guys will have a chance to be 5 games up with before the All-Star break. How big would that be for you guys?
We just trying to build our habits, and it's another opportunity to do so against a good team. So that's all we worried about. We worry about the standings or, anything like that will take our focus off what we have to do on the court. So, we just got to focus on, building our habits on both ends of the floor, and we'll see what happens.
You guys have been shooting the three-ball much better lately. What's the difference, the key there?
We've been working on it, and we making good passes, and guys are making themselves available. But also, you don't get wide open threes unless somebody gives themselves up. So the guy rolling to the rim, the guy passing the ball, gives themselves up for the team, and that's what we need to do in order for us to keep making those shots. And it's going to be a game where we don't shoot it well, but we take it with confidence. That's all we can ask for.
I know Fisher, the guy you guys never worry about, but he's really turned it on, shooting the ball. What have you noticed in him lately?
Fisher's one of those guys that he's consistent with his play no matter if he's making shots or not. And we know he's going to bring that toughness on defense, and he's going to make the right plays. He's going to be there for everybody. So his shots, we don't worry about that because, we feel as though he puts in a lot of work, and if he gets them, he's going to knock them down eventually. So, he's one of those guys that's consistent and we don't worry about.
Katie, we were talking to Meta about incidents with fans. What are your thoughts about the Marcus Smart incident?
I played in that place my 1 year in Texas, and those fans say some crazy stuff to you, but he's a 20-year-old kid, I think, and heat of the moment, it's easy for you guys to to judge him because you've never been in that situation. But I'm sure he's regretting he made a mistake. Easy to learn from it. You should show the guy some grace. He's a good kid, and he looks like he's definitely going to learn from it. But at the same time, it's the heat of the moment, and I'm not sure I would have reacted any different. So it is what it is. Hopefully, everybody can move past it and enjoy how he plays the game because he's a big game player.
Thank you, Kevin.
Fans cross the
Last
line.
one.
Fans cross the line at times and get personal.
Yeah, most definitely. And I just put it like this. I mean, if you wouldn't say that if we're walking down the street, then you should keep that to yourself. But they get. It's the heat of the moment for those guys too, watching their teams. But at the same time, we're all human, and words do hurt, and some things should be kept to yourselves. But that's the name of the game. Something you got to just not worry about it. Just keep playing. But like I said, Marcus Smart is a good kid. We should all, just love on him and show him some grace and move past it.
The one and only Kevin Durant, who scored 41 points and added 10 rebounds. He also had 9 assists, just 1 assist away from a triple-double this afternoon. This was the final home game before the All-Star break. The Thunder play in Portland on Tuesday and at the Lakers on Thursday. With this edition of the Thunder Report, I'm David Garrett for 107.7 The Franchise.